Let's be honest. The instant a woman feels that quiet pull toward an older man, something inside her shifts, long before she ever admits it to herself. It's not about age in the casual way people joke about it. It's about gravity. It's about the sense that this man might see through her, steady her, or challenge the version of herself she's been presenting to the world, and that feeling unsettles her. So she doesn't lean in immediately. Instead, she tests, not with obvious games, but with questions that sound harmless, yet carry weight. Hear this the way a mentor would say it, because most men are never taught this. When a woman craves an older man, she's standing at a psychological crossroads. One path leads to comfort, predictability, and the familiar chaos she already knows. The other leads to growth, accountability, and emotional exposure. Older men often represent that second path, and that's exactly why she hesitates. Without realizing it, she begins asking herself, is this man emotionally grounded, or who's still older? Is his confidence calm, or is it fragile beneath experience? Will he lead, or will he need reassurance from me? Her attraction sharpens her awareness, and that awareness turns into tests. Not cruel tests, protective ones. The first thing you must understand is this. Women don't test men they feel indifferent toward. Indifference doesn't ask questions. Curiosity does. When a woman starts craving an older man, she's measuring whether his presence feels like a safe harbor, or a threat to her independence. She's sensing whether his boundaries are solid or reactive, whether his past made him wiser or resentful. This is where many men fail without realizing it. They hear her questions as challenges to their worth, masculinity, or authority, so they over-explain. They defend. They posture. And in doing so, they reveal insecurity where steadiness was expected. A man who truly carries weight doesn't rush to prove himself. He understands that being tested is a sign of value, not disrespect. A woman who craves an older man is often emotionally younger, even if she's accomplished, intelligent, and confident on the surface. She wants to feel held without being controlled. She wants depth without drama. She wants to know that if she leans into you, you won't collapse, cling, or disappear. Her questions are the doorway to that answer. Here's the uncomfortable truth most men never hear. She is also testing herself through you. She is asking whether she is ready to step into a more grounded dynamic or whether she is sabotage it to return to what feels familiar. Your responses don't just reveal who you are. They reflect who she is becoming. This is why these moments matter more than charm, attraction, or age. Polarity is decided here. Not by how smooth you are, but by how centered you remain when the questions arrive quietly, wrapped in curiosity, carrying far more weight than they appear to. The two questions she asks are deceptively simple, almost casual, yet they carry the full weight of her desire, fear, and subconscious judgment. Most men hear them, laugh them off, answer superficially, and then wonder why she loses interest despite all their effort, humor, or flattery. That's because the questions aren't about the words. They're about the stability behind the words. The energy you radiate while answering. She's scanning for consistency, maturity, and emotional gravity. The first question usually lands like this. Have you ever been truly alone? On the surface, it sounds like innocent curiosity, but what she's really probing is your relationship with yourself. Can you sit with discomfort without seeking validation? Can you face your past without bitterness? Can you handle silence without anxiety? Men who understand themselves answer this without drama. They show depth without defensiveness. They feel no need to impress. They don't exaggerate experiences or perform wisdom. They simply embody a quiet authenticity that makes her feel both safe and intrigued. If your answer wavers, feels rehearsed, or defensive, she notices instantly. Women have an uncanny sensitivity to incongruence between words and presence. She isn't asking for stories. She is gauging whether you've built internal resilience, the kind that allows her to lean into you without fearing your ego, collapse, or judgment. She's sensing whether solitude refined you, sharpened your perspective, and deepened your empathy. The second question seems even lighter. What do you want? It sounds casual, but she's testing clarity, vision, and intention. She wants to see if your life has direction, if your goals are rooted in self-respect, and whether your actions align with your words. Men with gravity understand that clarity is magnetic. It doesn't need volume. It's quiet confidence, competence, Stability, control. When she asks this, she's not looking for an answer to copy. She's watching how your answer makes the space between you feel. Does it feel grounded? Alive? Expansive? Or vague? Anxious? Hala? Many men panic here. They feel pressured to perform. They recite dreams they don't truly own or describe plans without conviction. She senses the disconnect immediately. Men she craves don't panic. They answer simply, clearly, and let their life speak for them. She feels the stability in your presence, and it ignites a pull she can't explain. This is why younger or insecure men fail these moments. They treat the questions as obstacles or criticism. A grounded man sees them as mirrors, reflections of both himself and her. Her questions are not traps. They are invitations. Invitations to show that your presence isn't fragile, that your past is owned, that your path is intentional. When she senses that alignment, she begins to crave more than attention. She craves stability. The pull she feels isn't just attraction. It's recognition. Recognition that you are different, that you can hold space, absorb her energy without losing yourself, and move through uncertainty with steady hands. That's what makes her linger. That's what makes her wonder. That's what makes her test further. What she's really scanning for is emotional gravity. A presence that anchors her world without dominating it. Most men mistake attraction for charm, humor, or status. She's looking beyond all of that. She's searching for proof that you can withstand her storms and remain grounded, compassionate, and confident. When a woman craves an older man, it's not about money, accolades, or experience. It's about the energy of a life fully owned. Have you ever been truly alone? Isn't about loneliness, it's about self-sufficiency. Can you face yourself without using her as a prop? Can you tolerate your own thoughts? Can you be whole before inviting someone in? The way you exist while answering tells her everything. She's also testing patience. Her craving is matched by fear that you'll promise stability and then crumble. If you respond with urgency, defensiveness, or anxiety, she pulls back instinctively. The men she desires dos son de chase, reassuransen y radiates italiano. He offers perspective, not explanations. He embodies calm authority. What do you want? Goes even deeper than most men realize. She's probing your integrity. Does your life move with intention or drift? Are your desires rooted in confidence or insecurity? A man who answers with conviction, without arrogance or doubt, triggers admiration paired with emotional safety. Women crave older men for what they embody. Stability in chaos, depth in a shallow world, calm in emotional volatility, and presence after relationships that left them doubting themselves. Your answers, your energy, your presence, silently communicate. I can be that man. Most men miss this and default to performance. But when a man embodies grounded self-awareness and emotional resilience, she feels it instantly. That pull is recognition. Her questions aren't obstacles, they are gateways. And when you answer them with quiet authority, presence, and depth, attraction stops being effort. It becomes inevitable, not because of what you say, but because of who you are.